Right, hello, welcome back to another episode on Sugar Shaun. We are doing the FPL segment today. We're going to go through the games on the weekend and then we're going to talk about the players we need to get in and out of our teams. Let's start off with the fixtures coming up on the weekend. We'll start off with you, Livz. You're here as an Arsenal guest. I know you've not been playing fantasy this year, really.
Because I retired every year. I was playing it, I won. I went on that, you know when Pep went on that sub-article league? Yeah, that 1 year and that chill the family, go LA.
You're that good, yeah?
That's it, come on.
Okay. Well, Arsenal got Fulham on the weekend at home. What do you expect from Arsenal from their last game and this game coming up?
3 points, bro. Let me keep that consistency, keep that diligence in the squad, that killer instinct up front with Jesus. Do you get me? Real number 9, innit?
Yeah,
Real number 9.
You lot got what? Fulham at home, so...
They told me this guy is
You lot
only a
chilling.
winger.
Well, you've got Fulham at home. Who do you think the main protagonists at Arsenal are going to be for this year? Well, not for this year, but for this game this week.
Well, Gabriel Jesus.
Jesus, the man on fire.
The number 9. Bukayo Saka.
I hope Saka pops off. I need him to pop off.
Bukayo Saka. Gabriel Martinelli. Martin Odegaard.
So basically everyone.
Martin Odegaard.
So you're going to win like 5-0.
Martin Odegaard.
So what are you predicting from an Arsenal-Fulham game this week?
Bro, clean sheet. 3-4-0.
3-4-0, yeah?
Diligence. But, we cannot forget about the attacking threat of that beast, Mitrovic.
He's been good at this early stages, isn't it?
He's been good so far.
He's been very good, and mate, he's up for any physical tussle, that guy. You know what I mean? He's up for anything, mate.
Well, he was one of the cheap options that Dempsey said in the first episode of people should have in their FPL teams anyway, so he's been doing well.
He's a dark horse.
He's a dark horse.
Really a dark horse. But guess what? My boy Saliba, he's going to have to deal with him, ain't he?
He's going to deal with him.
He's going to have to deal with him. 5:30 at the Emirates, mate. Yeah, under the lights. Yeah. So, yeah, man, other than that, party in the 6 as well. Been playing very well. Xhaka in this new advanced 8 role, you know, pressing off the front. We like that. Granit, come on, showing hard work. Zinchenko coming into midfield, inverted fullback hype. We're here for that. Ben White as well. Do you get me? Rammers.
When's Tomiyasu back?
Vieira's back as well. Fabio, not Patrick. Fabio, innit?
So you're going for a clean sheet win then?
Clean sheet, 3-0, innit?
What do you think, Hussein?
Yeah, clean sheet win.
Same
Clean
nose
sheet.
were on small.
Where's that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Arsenal
come on.
3-4-0 still.
That's it.
So everybody in your FPL teams look for a clean sheet and
Think
blame it
about
on these guys if
We
it
are
doesn't
back.
happen anyway.
Do you know why we
So-
are back? The ops are fearing us.
Yeah. Everyone's fearing you.
Fearing us.
Well, it seems like as if they got good return up front and a good return with the defence at the moment.
they
So,
do.
Trying to get wingers as well. Still in the market. Trying to get a winger. Pedro Neto.
well, you got
think so.
Nicolas Pepe going out on loan now, isn't it?
Yeah, get
No option to buy, not just loan deal. Not even full wages are getting paid.
No, the majority of the wages are getting paid by Nice.
Yeah, but you lot are still paying wages for him.
A little bit though.
It's a bit
Not
mad.
Full capacity. The main issue with Pepe was, obviously, I think Arteta didn't want him for a long time now. But the problem was his wages, because when we signed him, he was on I think close to 200k. Do you get? So probably on like a little 160, 170k a week. Obviously, at that time, that's how much we paid because of the 72 million fee. Looking at it now, we can't be paying someone that hardly pays 170k a week.
Do you think he was
That's
given a
massive.
fair chance though, Livz? What do you think?
Do you know what it is, man? Sometimes, bro, as a player, you've got to show that hunger and willingness to get into the team. And sometimes coaches will see that and be like, you know what, give him a chance. Do you get? Maybe it just didn't work between Arteta and Pepe. And look, doesn't mean Pepe's a bad player. That's just football. Sometimes you don't get along. Do you get? He's going to a club in Nice. They've got a decent squad. Going back to France, a comfort zone of his. Do you get? Probably wants to get some confidence back. Do you get? Got come back to Arsenal. You never know, as a changed player. Do you get? That's football. It happens. But Pedro Neto, for me, is someone we should be targeting. And a midfielder, whether that's Tielemans, do you get? Or Paqueta, I don't know. But I need to see some additions because now Arteta said we're a bit short. You know what I'm saying? And mate, if we really want to do this, get this top 4, even go for a cheeky title charge.
Oh, that's like a man.
Yeah, see, guys, look, this is what happens when you get these Arsenal guys hyped up early on in the season.
3 games high.
3 games high. Woo! But yeah, that's
Wait, why are you laughing, mate?
well. That's
You're in trouble, man. We'll get to you.
But we can. That's a good segue anyway. So we can talk about that. We can talk about Chelsea. Chelsea are at home to Leicester on the weekend. Now, obviously, I put up my Chelsea reaction video after the Leeds game. I wasn't impressed.
Shock.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed.
What?
Shock. But
Mace.
Mace. No, but it just hasn't been for us. I don't think the team's been consistent enough. I don't think our performances have been consistent enough. I think Everton was poor. I think both of our away performances have been poor. I don't think we've set up well going away from home. Yeah, we haven't. We never played well at Everton. At home to Tottenham, we played well. We deserved the 3 points. Didn't get the 3 points. And then Leeds, we were just abysmal. Everything that we done good in the Tottenham game was appalling in the Leeds game. We didn't work harder than them. They overran us. They were winning the battles, the duels. Loftus-Cheek didn't have the game that he did against Tottenham. Conor Gallagher was obviously the only change that we really made into the system, but that obviously
Palace,
showed
man.
you. Yeah,
Just go back to Palace.
I'm not sold on Conor Gallagher.
Still.
I don't think at this rate he's going to the World Cup.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think
it's good
He
enough.
should have himself pushed for another loan at Palace, considering they're going into a World Cup. Yeah,
I just don't get it with our system. Like, if you know that we play double pivot midfielders and we don't even give Mason Mount the freedom to play in a 10, what on earth are you going to be doing in the system? You are going to be asked to play the 6 role. So if you're not going to be able to play that 6 role, you might as well get another move. But he knows. Like, Tuchel, unless Tuchel has explained to him that, yo, I'm going to put you in this system, I'm going to get you into this team, I'm going to change the system for you to go in the number 8 or 10, then fair enough. But I very much doubt he said that. So he knows what he's going to been asked to be doing in this squad, and that's playing in the 6 or that double pivot centre midfield. And he looked absolutely abysmal with Jorginho in there on the weekend. So I'm not really sold on it. Hussein, you're a Chelsea fan. What do you think?
Won the game against Leeds.
Just in general, for this game against Leicester as well.
The game against Leeds, I was very angry. I'm not even gonna lie. But I feel like that first 20 minutes, or even 30 minutes, Leeds were better than us. But I also feel like they weren't really a threat in terms of scoring goals.
We gave them that confidence, innit?
Until Mendy done the howler, and then
Don't you think he's made that mistake a little bit too much? Sometimes they might not score.
Yeah, I already said that. I'm fed up. I'm already said that.
Like,
I'm fed up.
he's a fraud.
you can't tell me he's the best keeper in the world.
No chance.
In the league.
When people were doing that stuff with Donnarumma and him because of the tournaments that they had and the Champions League wins, it was stupidity.
Bro, the mistakes he makes is sickening, bro.
everything that happened in Leeds started with Mendy.
Yeah, no.
Edward.
Without a
Yeah,
shadow.
it
Wasn't he
started.
a keeper that you signed him because he was very good on the ball?
What? No, we signed him because he was just an aerial threat, and obviously we didn't get that from Kepa from coming from crosses and commanding of the box. But even now, he's stopped to show that kind of commanding of the box in terms of
He's got
coming
too
for corners, coming for crosses, like whipped in free kicks.
Stopper, though.
He's all right at near.
Yeah, bro, like,
But when you're big, when
they're
they're near to you and you're that big, you're going to cover up most of the goal. It's going to be very hard for you to get beat
But
from
his
there.
ball distribution for me is
It's abysmal.
enough.
And that's what I
not
fear.
good enough.
That's what I fear against Leicester, because you know Leicester they can press as well. So
your Vardys.
with Chelsea against Leicester, I think we can also not be surprised if they score a goal against us.
But the only positive thing is, my boy Cover is back.
Cover is back. He's
got
in
one
training.
ankle, man.
He's got one ankle at the moment, I think, but Cover is
Can't rely
back.
on him. Grow up, guys.
Yeah, we this is why we were talking.
I would rather play
This is-
Cover with one leg
Yeah, I
than
can't lie.
bums.
Yeah, but then Gallagher.
Nah.
Jorginho's not a bomb.
See, this is what I'm saying with these Chelsea guys. You man protect J5.
J5 is
he
very
got third in Ballon d'Or.
J5 is. It's
not
not
even
about
about
that.
the Ballon d'Or.
What is it then? Why is he not protecting him?
His performances have warranted.
Performance where? What was he
he's
doing
been
against
top.
Leeds?
He's been top for us. If you watch our games
Did
and
he
see the way.
complete 490 at Leeds? He
Yeah.
complete 490?
No,
we took off. Did we take off George?
You must have took him off.
Yeah, we did.
We took off every midfielder.
Yeah,
it was
took
like
the midfielders came
4-6-0.
Better attackers on.
See?
4-0-6.
See, Chelsea, the Chelsea that I knew that were dominant, that every time we played against them, it's going to get long.
Yeah.
You think that Jorginho will walk into that team?
Nah, not really. Yeah.
Never. This is what I'm saying. You know, it's a rip us saying our standards went
I
down
think
the drain.
I think
Where's
he's
your standards
I
gone?
think he's a very good.
Hey?
Do you know what it is, Livz? I think with our system, it kind of holds him back a bit because of the wide options. It's like we play through the width. I think if he was playing in that midfield three and he's able to play passes in behind and play passes higher up the pitch and he's got people around him in the forward areas better, I think he performed well.
But don't you feel like
we're not-
every time he's had the ball in deep positions, bro, and he gets counter pressed, bro, your whole thing gets messed up, bro. And he's the cause of that, bro.
I think only on counters when we lose the ball in them areas when he's caught by himself in the transition, he's at a problem.
Or when he
but
makes a
other than that,
mistake.
in possession,
Is his ball retention that good, though?
yeah, his ball is very, very good.
It's very good.
He's very good.
In defensive positions,
In
really?
against Tottenham, you saw him being able to pivot out of positions in between 2 or 3 players constantly at times against Tottenham. He's very good at
got
that.
up against a midfield of what?
Højbjerg and Bentancur.
Who don't really have
But do you know what it is with
Nah, I think-
Jorginho? My issue
They're not
is,
guys that are gonna press you, are they?
but my issues with Jorginho is when he's not playing with Kante or Kovacic, it's a disaster. Absolute disaster.
Yeah.
There you go.
J5 has to be with someone that's good enough to play beside him still.
When he's with Kovacic, he's
But what
unbelievable.
is
5 for me,
When he's with
bro.
Kante, it's unbelievable.
Kante saves a lot of guys. Also.
Livz?
Yeah, he does. He
does,
does.
bro.
He does save a lot
It's
of you.
clear
Lot.
to see. Every time I've seen Kante have a great game, bro, he's saving everyone's asses in that midfield. Everybody, bro.
No, but George is good. Yeah, but that's what you. Sometimes teams are teams. Like if
But
some
sometimes
people,
put in the shift.
some
Let me
people.
see. Look, where's the contrast? Why is the
No, because
contrast
George,
like that?
because George on the when we're attacking and the ball comes out of these areas where people are hoofing it into the kind of them centre midfield areas where they're trying to find their players in the middle of the park. George is very good at reading those positions and picking up them places.
He anticipates
and
the
winning
ball
them
well,
balls.
yeah.
Very good
He
anticipator.
needs a player that loves to be on the ball, innit?
Yeah, but
Don't
he
get me wrong.
can sniff it. He can
100%,
he can sniff out the areas.
I get no. Look, don't get me wrong. When he's on the ball, I get his qualities are when he gets on the ball, he can pick a pass out. You get
Yeah.
whether it's short pass, whether it's a little long pass. You get yeah, he's got a young vision. I'll give him that. You get, but brother, if you want still in that midfield, he don't offer you that.
So what do you think Leicester's going to pose as a threat then on the weekend?
Okay, see with Leicester.
I don't think there'll be a fit. I'll be honest.
You know what it is with Leicester?
You lot at home, man.
Shall I tell you what it is with Leicester? Yeah, it's their wing backs. They've got that Justin brother,
Very good.
and who's on the other
Very
side?
powerful.
Castagna?
Castagna.
Yeah.
They were trying a thing against us, but Ben White, Zinchenko did not have it, bro.
They scored goals against you lot.
Yeah.
And this is what a problem is for me.
But that was-
If we
that
don't
was
score
mistakes,
goals,
though.
no, because I'm
That
saying
was-
no, but you were capable of scoring 4 goals.
Yeah. But do you know what?
Are
you know
we
why?
capable of scoring 4
You know
goals at
why
the
they
moment?
scored? We switched off second half, got a bit complacent.
No, I know, but sometimes them things happen. But if teams like Leicester have that ability to score goals,
100%.
they got the ability to score goals, and that's where I'm fearful on the weekend because we don't have them goals at the moment.
And Tielemans as well is a guy, he loves to get the ball, he can split them passes.
Well, he looked fit in pre-season. I saw the shape of him, the difference of what he looked from last year to this season. So I thought he was going to be on it. But has he not been featuring in every? Has he featured in most
Against
games?
us, he's a bit
He
half-hearted.
got dropped last game from the bench.
Because he's been trying to
Against
push
us,
for the
he
move,
was-
innit?
He was half-hearted against
You lot
us.
have been linked to him, innit? So it's like
Yeah.
I think that's
I was
all he's
watching
trying
him
to sort out.
against us, and you can tell like
His head's not there.
his head wasn't there. And
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
when it was coming off, Arsenal fans are chanting, "We'll see you next week." He looked around.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really wants to go.
get it?
Yeah, he really wants to go.
All right. Well, that's Chelsea, Leicester, Liverpool.
Hold on.
Go
Before
on,
please,
go
before
on.
we move on, talk to me about that guy that won you the Champions League, Kai Havertz.
Oh, he's been a ghost. I seen a stat earlier today. He's got the most forward runs.
Remember what you told me
Premier
when you
League.
first signed?
Kai
You
Havertz.
told me he's going to be one of the best players ever in the Premier League.
No, but you know what
There's
it is?
no way he
Okay,
said
Livz.
that.
Okay,
You
Livz.
said that to me.
Okay,
Say
Livz.
wallahi.
Okay,
Livz.
Livz. With Kai.
Not one of the best players.
With Kai.
but his
Remember that.
potential.
Okay, listen.
He's been
How old is he now?
22?
He's young, man.
Yeah.
But the thing is with Kai, like I said, it's our system, innit? And
not
I
a
don't
striker,
think,
he's not a striker.
I think he could play in that role, but we need to have more numbers around him. He
He's
can't
not a
play.
striker, man.
He's not a fast player. He's not a physical player.
And he's not a good
So
finisher.
To
For
make,
me-
go
For
on.
me, he is a second striker.
Number 10.
And a 10. He's a guy, if you're going to play him up front, you have to play him with another striker partnering up.
I don't think you necessarily have to play.
Little scraps, little link up.
I don't think you have
can't see
to.
him play on his
No, but
own.
Livz, he's played in that role with Bayern Leverkusen. When he was at Leverkusen, he played in that role
Bundesliga
by himself. I know it's Bundesliga tax, but
Hey, it's waiting for-
I know. I know it's Bundesliga tax.
You know why the Bundesliga tax?
no.
Let's be real.
No,
Werner scored in his first game.
no.
back.
That was a horrific goalkeeping still. But you know what it is with
Werner,
Havertz? No, but
Werner's
Livz,
a legend, I
Livz,
can't lie.
you see with Havertz, the thing was with Havertz is that I just think that when you get people in and around him, he does work well. He's very good with his movement. So I just think the change of system has to be done sooner or later. Though, where, like I've been saying, I've been asking it for too many times. We need to go to a back four so we can just have more people in them attacking areas to conjure up these chances. But we'll see in it. Obviously, Sterling hasn't even been able to. We haven't even been able to create for Sterling. So Sterling's had one created big chance for him, and that's it in 3 games. So all of our attack has been hindered anyway with the way we've been playing. But that's Chelsea versus Leicester. I don't know, guys. Obviously, I think Leicester can pose a threat scoring, so I don't know if it's wise to have any
I'm going
Chelsea
2-0
defenders.
Chelsea.
You're going 2-0 Chelsea. What do you expect, Livz? Score.
You know, I'm going to go for... 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Liv?
Yeah, I'm going 1-1 draw.
1-1.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and keep the faith. I'll go with a 2-1 win. Yeah, I'm not sold. I'm not sold, but I have to have some kind of confidence in my team bouncing back. But yeah, I don't know if there's any players to kind of put in from either side. Goals scoring wise, you might be able to get in a couple of the attacking options, but I don't know about defenders.
What was Cucurella like against Leeds?
He was trying hard, but his quality output weren't the greatest. But he was one of the players that was trying. Really, there weren't many players trying. Sterling was all right.
He had a good chance.
He had a good chance early on. He had a good chance. He had two good chances. Yeah. Reece James played all right. He was asked to play centre back in it. Mason done all right.
Should have scored.
Mason done all right.
Mason had
No, but no, Mason never. No.
He'll never say Mason had a
Mason done alright.
Mason, no, there's no Livz. No Livz. There's certain man in our team that no matter what, even through the hard times or in games where we're not having the benefit of the doubt, these are the men that are working. Reece James, Cucurella, Thiago Silva, Mason Mount, Raheem Sterling as well. He's been putting in the effort. There's 5 of them, 6 of them maybe that are the ones that are really working hard. The rest of them, question marks over certain things. Loftus, I weren't sold in at Leeds. He weren't very good. But he's not a right wing back, so I can't really blame him.
Spurs, he's done well. It's mad.
Yeah, it's mad. That's what I'm saying. The inconsistency of us at the moment. Yeah, that's why.
It's not good enough for a big club like Chelsea.
Yeah, it's not good at the moment. That's why we need to make these signings. But yeah, let's move on to Liverpool. Liverpool at home to Bournemouth.
Yeah.
That looks like 6.
It should be 6.
Got a win here, you bums.
Yeah, you don't even got
But it's coming this week, though. It's coming this week.
Yeah.
You got a win.
It's coming this
Damn,
week.
homie. Hey, if you man don't get
2
a
points.
win,
No, we will. Once we start off.
Wallahi, if you
Shall I
man
tell you
do
the
not
real
get a
problem
win
is?
this week-
Is Nat Phillips gonna play?
Oh, wallahi, why he started again? Oh, I don't.
Harvey Elliott midfield again.
No, he's not our problem. You can't start Milner first of
nigga,
all.
you're
That
midfield.
guy's got no legs. You know people on their long leg, last legs. He's got no legs, Milner. He
You
should
know
never
who
play
showed-
football
you know,
again.
Against Manchester United, Carvalho showed more heart in that
Look,
cameo
big
game.
fact.
5, 10 minutes,
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Everyone you're with for
They're
the whole
bare.
game. Embarrassing.
Oh, Rizak.
Wallahi, it was
Hey.
embarrassing.
Why is he on
You
the bench? Play him. Start him.
Milner
No, 'cause
and
he knows
Henderson.
Elliot.
I can't lie. Livz, I can't lie. Rizak, that
better
midfield,
than you.
that midfield is like when the grandson goes to see his
What
granny
is he doing?
and granddad at a retirement home.
The Brexit
because
brothers.
Harvey Elliott and
Okay.
Jordan Henderson and Milner, that is retirement home.
It's
with their
retirement.
youth
First of all,
coming to visit.
No.
That's
Number
like-
one.
that's
You
like-
can't not start
Yeah.
Fabinho.
Henderson.
It's like when their
Shocking.
nephews going out with the 2 uncles, the 2 drunk uncles.
Let Rizak talk about Liverpool. Come on,
Let me
it's
tell
your
you one
team.
thing. First of all, Klopp, he's an arrogant bastard, wallah. You can't drop Fabinho in a big game. You know, United Liverpool, no matter what circumstances, it's a grudge match. And at their yard, you're going to start Henderson 6. When he's not a 6, he's an 8. And you're going to expect him to do well. Milner, I'll give it to him. He puts 100% in. But his 100% ain't enough. Harvey Elliott's young. I'm not going to say anything. We can still mould him into a great player, yeah? But wallah, you know who else had a mare? Robertson. I've never seen Robertson play that.
What's
bad.
happened to Robertson, man?
I don't know. I don't know if he's
what?
gassed out. It's
No, it is.
the asthma. It's catching up to them.
No.
It's the asthma.
No, it's not even
What
that.
is it, Livz?
What is it?
It's
Van
one man.
Dijk.
No, it's not even Van Dijk. It's one man.
Oh, Sadio Mane.
No, it's one man that's put him under pressure, even during the Euros. That man, my boy, KT.
How the fuck is he making this about Arsenal?
I told them.
Kieran
I told them.
Nah. Come
What
on.
is his place? But they play centre back and freaking fullback with him, not no?
Tierney at the Euros, my goodness, what a lad.
Yeah, but they
What
rotate
a
them in.
lad.
Who's been playing centre? They only play a 5 and then one of them plays centre back, one of them plays left.
Let's
centre back.
Yeah.
He
Sometimes
says,
McTominay plays centre back as
Yeah.
well.
Tommy plays centre back.
That's
nah, but
stinky for
left centre
Scotland.
back KT. I remember against England, solid. Him and Gilmour were Scotland's best players.
Scotland.
I remember anything about
But
Scotland.
Rizak, I want to ask you a question though. Fabinho not playing, does that
Why
show
weren't you playing?
Does that
I
show
don't know
you
why-
Why
that-
weren't you playing?
I don't know.
You know what?
Does that show you-
I don't
why
think
weren't
he
you
rated
playing?
him. I don't think he rated United like that.
Does
No,
that
why
show
weren't
you-
you playing?
No, because you
That's
can't start.
Fabinho right
That's
there.
bad.
Does
Hey,
that
mate, pick a side, mate.
Yeah, but where's your Liverpool shirt?
1 minute you're wearing a Liverpool shirt, next minute you're wearing a Chelsea shirt.
I was overrun.
So you're Fabinho now, not Anoka.
100 Fabinho. But yeah, what was I gonna say to Rizak?
I don't know why he doesn't start him.
Do you know how
Wow.
important Fabinho is in your midfield?
I know how important he is. I don't know how
brings
Klopp
balance.
Fabinho world class.
doesn't. Of course he's world class. Come on.
I
Let's not
don't know-
stretch
I
it,
don't know
lads.
if I put it into the World
Is
Class. bracket.
Fabinho world class?
Let's not stretch
I
it.
don't-
Is Fabinho world class?
Don't stretch it, man.
Yeah.
Don't stretch it. He's world
I
class.
think he is.
And this guy Klopp, he's saying we don't need another midfielder. Our
I
midfielder's
don't
good
know.
enough.
I don't know.
Sure.
Is he taking the piss?
Is he world class?
Apart from Rodri in the Premier League, I don't think there's any better.
Yeah, I put it's borderline. It's borderline.
Apart from
No.
Rodri in the Premier League,
There's not many
If he's
players.
injured,
Do you know what
why
it
is
is,
he
Livz?
coming
I don't.
That makes sense.
No, but Livz, what do you say?
He said apart from Rodri,
There's Casemiro maybe, but that's it.
have you man forgot about Thomas Partey? Or something?
I don't,
Nah,
come on,
Fabinho's
man.
Are you
Come
mad,
on, bro.
Fabinho's better.
Well, I mean,
Hey, bro, be realistic. Be
No,
realistic.
let's be realistic.
You be realistic.
When Thomas Partey was at Atletico, mate, he got man of the match against your club in both legs.
Where we
and
had
knocked you
Adrian
out.
in goal.
And
Adrian in
knocked
goal.
you
You talking about that game?
Here we go, blaming keepers. Is that what you're about?
Come on, that guy got bored and said, "Fuck it, let me make some controversy."
Adrian, they blame Karius. What,
And then
Jersey
listen,
did it.
and the next game he's playing right back.
Remember when they blamed Jersey did it? After he won them the Champions League, they were blaming him before. And he won them the Champions League. That's what I'm saying with Liverpool.
Nah,
fans.
Fabinho's
Listen,
better.
I don't want to.
Fabinho
I
is
don't want
clear
to.
of
I'm
Partey.
taking
Let's be
Fabinho.
honest.
Thomas
Let's be serious, man.
Partey, for me,
Fabinho.
is better than Fabinho.
He's second best. He's second best.
That's delusional. That's delusional.
That's delusional.
That's an illness.
Okay, cool.
Alright, bro. Ndidi is better than Thomas Partey. How about that?
Listen.
Ndidi is better than Thomas Partey. You're hearing this bum? Are you hearing this bum? Please do me a favour.
All right, listen. Let's forget about that convo. We're finished with
Do
that
me a
convo.
favour.
Listen, predictions: Liverpool, Bournemouth. What are we
It
saying on
has
the
to be
scoreline?
a 4-0 win.
1-0 win for Liverpool.
It has to be a 4-0.
Same.
3-0 win.
We need to bounce
I'm
back.
going
Is it, hold
for.
on. Is Central C playing for them?
Nah, I think he's still
He's
banned.
still-
Someone told me
I think he's still
he's
suspended.
3-match ban still.
Nah, 3-match ban.
Yeah, 3-match ban.
I'm gonna go.
Where's your goals coming from?
I'm gonna
Mo
go.
Salah.
Who?
Mo Salah.
All right, listen.
Luis Diaz. Come
that
on.
again?
Listen.
Let's be serious.
Listen.
I'm
actually
not going
forgot
to say
who
that.
that
Let's
is.
be serious.
Listen.
Let's
We
be
need-
serious.
Listen, we need to move on.
What's his name? Mohammed, isn't it?
We need to move on. I'm going.
What's his name, Mohammed?
Liv.
I think I know him, you know.
Liv. I'm going. You lot. Listen. I'm going 3-0 win Liverpool. That's what I think about the game. So I think.
All right, Jay Spirit.
But yeah, I think I think we're going to have our bounce back performance from Liverpool. Bournemouth are a really bad side. I don't think they're going to be able to do nothing. But
Wallahi, it's true, you know.
Liverpool
without Mane is like praying without Wudu.
Salah's invalid.
Stop. And the brothers are like, stop.
But yeah, FPL guys, Liverpool. Yeah, I think this might be the week to put in the attackers. I think maybe even an extra defender in there as well. So have a look out for a couple
People
of
might
them.
play 5 at the back, the team. Are they at home?
Nah, they're at home against
we're at
Bournemouth.
home.
Yeah, you might play 5 at the back, man.
No.
Yeah,
We need to go for the.
We'll move on to the 12:30 fixture, early fixture. Move on to the early fixture. Man United, Southampton. Man United at Southampton.
Southampton 2-1 win.
We say back to
Yeah,
reality.
I'm expecting that from United still.
Back to
reality.
Back to reality.
Yeah, I'm going Southampton win as well.
Che Adams gonna dunk on
He's a
Lissandro.
beast.
I'm seeing Ward-Prowse free kicks still.
Ward-Prowse free kick set piece. Oof.
I'm not sold on South. I think Southampton are one of the sides that I thought personally would be able to get relegated this year. So
Then
I'm
again,
not really sold.
Hassan, what's his name? Hassan
Hootle.
Hassan Hootle.
Yeah.
Hassan Hootle.
Hassan Hootle.
Hassan Hootle. Okay, you worked with him for, innit?
No.
I was waiting for that.
Hey, you know, can you imagine Shaun though doing training sessions with him? Hassan Hootle speaking to the players and Shaun just there like that, standing with a hand behind his back like this, just listening, looking down, nodding, looking at the players.
No, but I think Man United. I think their performance against Liverpool might have been a wake up call still. I think that's the wake up call for them.
I honestly think they just done that because it's Liverpool.
Yeah.
Ten Hag said, look at that midfield, go at them boys,
a
go
good
at
game as
home,
well.
it's at night, just go for it, do you get me? But they're not going to come with that same...
It's an
I don't
early
think-
kickoff.
I don't think they're going to come with that same intensity and aggression against Southampton. I think they're going to be more relaxed. Okay, we've got to win. Relax. Bro, Manchester United, have they really got pattern of play?
No, I don't know.
They don't.
But don't you feel like Southampton are a good pressing team as well?
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, Southampton, yeah. And I said, yeah, Southampton are a pressing team, and I remember they beat us as well last season, do you get? So at home, they do like, and trust me, I've been St. Mary's, you know, St. Mary's, their fans, they get gassed, do you get? And they do expect a lot from their players. And I feel like they have that like little relationship there, little small bond, do you get? They've got players like Che Adams, James Ward-Prowse.
Do you think they're good? Do you think they'll stay up this season? Yeah. I'm not sold.
100%.
I'm not sold on
Why
Southampton.
not?
100%.
I just don't think they're good enough. I think there's a lot of sides this year that might have spent a lot more money. They had Brozier up front last year. They started him with Brozier up front. From when Brozier couldn't even get him back into the side, they had Stuart Armstrong. They had obviously Armstrong I like in that midfield.
Yeah.
But the next Armstrong they got up front, Che Adams, Shane Long, and Brozier was their options.
Bro, they
From
got
when
Theo
Brozier
Walcott,
got
man. Come on, man.
Nah,
Shout out my guy.
They've got a Rebo as well.
Livermento.
A Rebo.
A Rebo.
I'm not.
I
So,
don't know.
Is it the early
I'm not
kickoff as
sold.
well?
It's early kickoff. Yeah.
Carl Walker
That might
Peters.
get United, I'll be honest.
I'm not sold.
Hey,
I'm
Carl,
going for
I can't lie though. That
I'm-
Salisu guy is a joke, man. He makes too much mistakes for my
Him,
life.
Mohamed Salah.
What are you?
He's reckless.
What are you? Lot, what? So what do you?
Nathan Redmond, Oreo Romeu, Gineppo. Do you get?
I don't think they play well though. But
So
what do
you're
you?
saying-
What do you expect from the result anyway, Hussein?
I'm going for a 2-1 Southampton win.
Southampton win. Livz.
I'm going for 2-1 Southampton win as well.
I'm saying 1-0. 1-0
They
Southampton.
beat Leicester, bro.
I'm gonna go with a 2-1. I'm gonna go with a 2-1 United win. I think their performance in the midweek, I think, is good. I think Rashford's inclusion into the team. I think Rashford's might have taken a turn. I think this Man United side has to, I think personally, start making waves now. Eric
Yeah.
Ten Hag isn't coming as a joke manager to kind of have them struggling. He's going to try and find a way to
gonna
get
take
them
time
working.
though, man.
It will take time, but I think that was a big performance from them against Liverpool, especially.
Bro,
I
can't
know
lie,
Liverpool were
the
down
gap
tools.
was there though, bro. They had a weak squad, a weak bench.
I agree.
The gap was there. It's like, yo, if you can't beat this team, you're robbed.
Oh, but wait, actually, United got Casemiro now, innit?
Yeah, and Casemiro's inclusion now as
Casemiro
well.
was playing, so I don't even know if
If
United
that team
will
come
lose.
Emirates, bro, let's be real. Like,
United
team
team.
Emirates,
Liverpool were there
and
for
we
the
don't win,
taking.
I'll be pissed.
They were there for the taking that night.
Well, you lot think that Southampton are going to score on the line, so
Trey Adams.
for FPL,
Nah,
I
I'd
don't
take
know.
my team back.
Yeah, for
Trey
FPL,
Adams is going to bang.
I'm going for a Rebo.
I'm saying 1-0 CR7 scores still, United.
okay, you're going for United. Oh, he's changed his decision now.
Yeah, I can believe what
Do you think CR7 starts?
Look what Liverpool said. Look what Liverpool
Do you think CR7 starts?
Yeah, I think he would start.
I don't think he's starting, especially after
No,
they've
no,
won.
actually, you got respect for United fans,
After
yeah?
they've won that
Huh?
fixture, I
Got
don't think they're
respect for Man
starting.
United
I've
now
got respect for CR7.
because they battered you. Yeah?
That's
Maybe
why.
he might feature,
can't
but I
turn on
don't.
the
He might
Fuck,
feature,
you know?
but there's no way he starts.
I'm going for it. I'm still
I
going to
don't
stick.
think he'll start. He's going to start with the same lineup against Liverpool.
I'm going to stick to the 2-1 Man United win. I think
His
Rashford.
first win of the
You
season.
don't
I think
think
Rashford. I
Casemiro's
think
coming
Rashford
in?
might notch. I think Rashford might notch still. And I took him out my FPL team as well last week.
I can't lie though,
Gutted.
Rashford's looking good.
I look
good.
Sancho's looking alright. That was a very good.
Sancho,
Very
that's what
good
I'm saying.
performance from
Sancho.
Sancho.
I've taken out Rashford. I'd never like bringing back players that I've already sold on, but maybe I might be able to bring in Sancho still. I can't lie to you.
But do you know what I like about this midfield now is that the way Eriksen, the position that he takes up.
Well, he played a
the
double.
way
He played in the pivot
The way he carries the
after
ball
he played
as
up
well.
front Ghost 9 the game before that.
It's a
shocking.
different dimension for Man United fans. And
Eriksen's
players
one of
as
them
well.
players in that teams in the FPL. You don't know where he's going to play. He played as a Ghost 9. He might play Cam.
top-
He might
top
play in the
player.
Might
6.
play 6.
Tops,
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, let's go on to we'll go on to the last game. We'll just talk about the big game so far this weekend, and we'll go into the FPL teams. But Tottenham versus Forest at Forest Sunday 4:30 kickoff.
That's a clean swipe. That's what I think.
You think Tottenham beat Forest?
Easily, yeah, easily.
what do you think score?
3-0.
3-0 Tottenham.
Yeah.
Livz.
Tottenham away. Forest are looking good, you know.
They weren't bad against West Ham.
Forest, can't lie.
West Ham are looking
You know
kind
what
of
it is?
shit.
You know we're not on the Forest. You know Nottingham is a big city. You know, passionate guys. You know, you know that, innit? Passionate guys. I can't lie.
So what do you think?
I think, and bro, I swear they bought like 19 players.
They bought bare
They
players.
bought a lot of players.
Bro, they
yeah.
bought 19 players.
I think the manager has to work his way around them kind of players coming in. Obviously, it's hard to manage a lot of
For
man.
bringing in 19 players,
Yes.
I think he said, yo, a lot of these man are, before I signed these players, a lot of these guys were not up for scratch for Premier League football.
Yeah.
So I think right now they're looking up for it, bro. West Ham are not a dead side. They showed West Ham levels.
But West
I
Ham
think
started
Spurs,
off shocking.
look,
though.
Spurs might win because of the power of their attack. But boy, Spurs will have to be very good to beat Nottingham Forest at their ground, bro.
What do you think the score's going to be?
I'll say 2-1 Spurs.
Hussein?
This is the game for Son for me.
Yeah.
To come and turn it around?
Needs to wake up, man.
He needs to
Like I
wake
said.
think he
He
wakes
needs to wake up. I feel like Tottenham will win 2-0 and Son will definitely get a goal.
I'm leaning more towards.
Upset.
I'm still not. No, I'm not sold on the fact that they attack. And the thing is, they scored 4 goals against who was it in the first game of the season?
Southampton.
Southampton. Yeah, they didn't even actually they didn't really play that well going forward.
It was like a little spell.
Yeah, it's weird.
And they were
But
losing 1-0.
They can score goals. This is the problem with them. And Harry Kane, as much as he's not really been involved in the plays in these past couple of games, he's scored goals. So if Tottenham have a good performance, I wouldn't be surprised if Harry Kane gets
started
a
I
brace.
think both of them will get on the score
I wouldn't be
sheet.
surprised if he gets a brace. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 3-0 I'm gonna go 3-0. I'm gonna go 3-0 Tottenham. That's what I thought. I'll go 3-0 Tottenham.
I don't see Nottingham Forest even getting a
I
goal,
can't see
I'll be
Tottenham. I
honest.
can't see Forest scoring. But yeah, I'm gonna go with 3-0 Tottenham win. But yeah, right. Let's move on. Let's have a look at the teams in the league. I know Livz, you're not in this league because you haven't got a team
I've been winning, bro.
because you've been winning.
Been
But Yeah, I had a smelly.
winning, bro.
I had a smelly week. I had the worst week
Santi,
in.
I
in the
think,
league.
Oh
one of the
my
worst
god.
players.
Yeah, he did.
Guys, I had 30 points this week. 30 points.
Who's in your
The
team?
worst of all of them.
But there's like 3 blanks.
I had 30 points.
30 points.
That's bad.
It was poor. I Alexander Arnold, Cancelo, James, Cucurella, Allison, all blanks.
Hold on,
At the
who's
back.
on City playing?
Oh, City.
See,
We
are
didn't even
playing
talk about
Irrelevant club,
City.
not a shot.
Was it Crystal Palace?
Oh my
Bro,
god.
you can't blame them. You got no
When are
fans.
you not playing?
They're playing Crystal Palace, yeah. At
Got
home.
no
When?
fans.
When?
Probably Sunday.
Sunday.
I don't know.
Where?
Sunday?
Selhurst.
Oh, they're playing actually. They're Saturday, 3 p.m.
You going?
Saturday 3 p.m. How did I not see your game?
Irrelevant club, no
Irrelevant
fans.
club.
Irrelevant,
no
yeah.
fans, no one cares.
Got no fans.
Well, Man City against Palace. We'll go to them quickly then. Man City Palace. What do you expect?
2-0 Palace.
I don't know,
expect?
You know what, yeah?
Hussein.
I believe that.
It depends what they're on.
You know Crystal Palace, they do pretty well against...
They do sit
Man
up and
City.
soak and do the counter thing, innit?
Bro, remember when Townsend scored that screamer?
I know. But
At the Etihad, Townsend scored a screamer.
I'm going...
I don't know, man.
That was
I think
bonkers.
Palace with Liverpool, like, see, Liverpool just weren't at it that day, and they could have. They were all over Palace. I don't like the way Palace set up like that. I think personally, Man City will get the better of Palace still. I think with their team that they got now, I think Haaland will be. do you know what it is? I really like Anderson at the back, and obviously he's
too.
working
I
well
like
with
him as
Guehi.
well.
They might City might not score the goals that people think. They might not think they get 5 or 4, but I think it'll be a comfortable win. I think maybe a 3-0 win. City at home.
I think it depends on how Crystal Palace approach the game.
You know how they're going to approach the game. They're going to
I
sit off.
think they're going to
Yeah.
go 5
No,
at
we
the
just
back.
saw last week. You can get at City easily. We just saw
They
it.
will go 5 at the back.
So if Crystal Palace go for it,
Vieira, he's
Zaha's
made the
flying.
Palace team very disciplined, bro. Look at the way he approached
think
the
so?
Liverpool game. At Anfield, no easy place to go, especially under the lights, bro. He approached it very well. Vieira's actually added discipline. He's added the spine into this team.
And quality.
Yeah.
Well, it's also a thing where
and a good player, not quality, but one player I think City have got to watch out for, not just Zaha,
Eze.
but Eberechi Eze.
yeah.
Eze, Elise, and all of them, their front three is
Eberechi
a
Eze
problem.
has been on fire this season.
He smoked us.
Yeah, but where I see it with the defensive frailties, where City conceded the 3 goals against Newcastle on the weekend, is it wise to have these City defenders in the FPL sides?
I know
You know
that.
he's there at home, innit? Let's be real. Newcastle, St. James Park is not an easy place to go, bro.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now, there's a buzz about Newcastle.
Yeah.
So atmosphere
100%.
has a part to play.
Yeah.
Do you get?
Do you think they keep a clean sheet to Palace? Realistically, I know you said 2-0 Palace, but
No, I'll be honest with you. I don't think they're going to win 2-0, but I think City will win, probably. Do you get me? But
do you think Palace can score?
I
think
think if Palace keep up what they're doing, yeah, I think they can either get a draw,
Or they'll just lose. It
yeah,
doesn't-
but
doesn't
they'll
really-
lose, but it won't be by a long margin.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think they can score, or they think it'll
Then
be a
again-
tight
but
game?
then again, if City do City, they can brush anything.
It depends what City are on,
Yeah,
basically.
it actually
yeah.
all depends on Man
All
City.
depends on Man City.
And Vieira has got to anticipate what City team comes out. Do you get
We
it?
don't. That's the thing. We don't know what City team starts in it.
Give it the first 10-15 minutes. Let's see what they're on.
I'm going to go for a shock result. I'm going to go 1-0 Palace.
Oi.
You think they're getting a clean sheet?
Yes.
And Etihad,
I think that's mad.
I think that's mad.
I think that's mad.
Okay.
Nah, Zaha.
Yeah, that's mad.
Wolf.
Yep.
But this isn't Liverpool. I can't see that happening. I'm going with 3-0. I think Haaland gets on the score sheet again. Kevin De Bruyne has been on top form as well recently.
Oh, KDB, that ball to Bernardo,
Yeah.
was ridiculous.
And Bernardo Silva again,
That was
just showing
sensational.
what he's good at.
But see, Haaland, though, he needs to get himself involved, though, in all
No,
of
I
these
know.
kind of plays.
But the thing is,
it's like he's just there, bro. It's like
Yeah,
you're
but-
watching all your man them chop girls, and they're just there chilling.
Yeah,
Like,
but
get
normally,
involved.
yeah, but no, but
Get me, get involved in
Haaland,
the dance, you know, like that.
Haaland is supposed to be that clinical finisher, the cutbacks, all these,
Yeah.
all the
Yes.
passages of play we saw City great at last year. He's the man to find space in the area
Yes,
to finish
but
up
when
these
you're at
chances.
Man City,
it's just
bro-
that we ain't seen it enough of yet from City.
Yeah, but
That's all
bro,
it is.
if you're at Man City, bro, elevate your game. Do you get me? Add certain things
Yeah,
to
but
your game. Do you get me?
You're gonna have to give him time as well. It's like the
No,
first couple
but
of weeks.
try. We want to see a trying man. Do you get me? Try at least.
But he's
We
got
don't
3
wanna-
goals in it so far.
He thinks
3
that
or
moment.
2? Has he
I
got
think
3
it's
something?
3-3.
Yeah, no, he's got
How many goals
the
he got?
same-
3?
The same as Sancho.
Yeah,
Yeah, 3.
Bro, I still feel like he thinks he's in Dortmund. Bro, change your game. You're at Man City.
He needs to adapt a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, he
adapt
needs to give him
Man
time
City.
first
Have
and
a
then
goal,
see what
bro.
happens.
Have a goal, man. Just have a goal, Haaland, man.
I just don't know with the. It's hard with the
Have a
attacking.
goal. I'm
It's
saying
a-
have a goal. Get involved
With
in
Palace's
City
counter-attack.
play. No, man. He
It
waits.
is
He
going to
waits
be
a lot.
interesting because
He
the
just
City
waits
defense
and
ain't great on the
just
counter.
abuse it.
Do
Can't
you
do
know what
that.
it is with Palace?
Get
Yeah,
involved.
most of the times they play Man City, they know their tactics. Sit back and counter attack.
No, I know. City have that. Listen, they know what they're going to attack with City. They know that on the counter attack they're going to be there for the taking.
Sure. Do you see Erling Haaland getting the ball and getting the ball, doing a little quick touch, laying off for someone, making a run?
No, he ain't been doing it. No. He's not been involved like that.
Someone that demands the ball, give it the ball.
That's what Jesus used to give them. It's a different kind of play. Yeah.
Look at Jesus since he's come to Arsenal, bro.
Yeah, he's involved in the play. Yeah, I know.
Give it to me. Boom.
Maybe.
Cut out. Bro, he's on it. He wants to get involved.
Different types of strikers.
No, because at Man City, bro,
they didn't need that from a striker. They don't need that from a striker.
If you look at him at Man City, was he?
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't tenacious.
No, but City don't need that from their striker because everyone's trying to get onto that ball. Everyone, that whole team. His only job is to be at that penalty spot and tuck it in.
Don't forget, City had ballers.
It won't. Yeah, probably.
City had ballers.
Right, let's.
But it's guys that always want to get on the ball. So you got 5 guys running towards the ball. You need one guy to.
Always wanted the ball, bro. He will get into space as well, but he always was thinking, give me the ball.
But that takes
listen. It's the style. It's the style. But
striker don't.
I can't lie. That is what we do need to see. But Liz, we do need to see that. I can't lie. He can't. He can't. I'm not. He's not stretching it. I think he can't just be the player that's going to be on the end of these crosses. I think he still has to show that he can hold himself in the cup.
But don't you feel like
he should? He should.
But don't you feel like But don't you feel like in some games though where Foden has had the ball in the box to Tesco to Haaland,
and he's just shot.
No, it's not about that. He's done that a couple of times. No, but these are not talking about these positions. We're talking about in general gameplay in midfield. It's about showing for the ball.
Your actual general.
Yeah,
but you don't want another guy dropping in. No. You got Foden trying to drop in.
No, strikers have to.
I don't think he's that type of striker, to be honest.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he's that type of striker.
Listen. Let's anyway. We'll move on from City.
Hold on. Before we move on, there's one man I just want to say at Man City that's in big trouble, and his name is Jack Grealish.
Yeah. He's been on fraud watch. I've been telling you.
He's on the watch list. He's on the watch list.
Mate, I really.
Fraud watch.
If I'm being honest, I really like the lad. I think he's a top bloke. Top bloke, Jack Grealish. I can't lie. I think if I probably met him on a night out, this guy will kill me. Do you get me? Top guy, big personality. We love them guys. Do you get? But fam, you're at Manchester City, bro. You've got to kick on, mate. You get Sterling's gone. That's you get me, one of your competition.
Yeah, he's on fraud watch.
You've got to take advantage now.
Yeah, he's on fraud watch.
How bad you want it?
He's playing it safe, man. Don't you think?
Why are you playing it safe?
He's just not good enough. He's just not good enough.
Jack is a very talented guy, bro. He's a very talented footballer. Jack Grealish is a wonderful footballer, bro. But bro,
he needs to show more still.
He's got to get his head out of his arse, bro.
Right.
And kick on.
Right, let's move on. Let's wrap it up and look at our task table league anyway. We'll look at the teams that's on the table. Well, Hussein, you're not in there. Hussein, how are you getting on with it? You don't do fantasy this year, innit?
You both don't do fantasy.
Right, well, Rizat, you...
Aspilicueta got a new contract all of a sudden.
He doesn't play it no more. Rizat, you had 41 points in the league this week. You didn't do great.
I had a mess.
You didn't have great. You captained Haaland.
All the Liverpool boys.
You got all the Liverpool boys like me. I had the Liverpool boys as well that I was reliant on. I only got 30. I got the least amount of points in the league this week. I've gone down to 9th of 11th.
Where am I? I'm 5th.
You are in 5th.
I'm like 2nd.
You feel like Shaun when she kicked you out.
Listen, I can't lie to you. All I've got behind me is Dempsey. Dempsey's behind me, and my dad. Dad's last still.
Oh,
my dad's still there. He's last.
Oh, you sure? Your dad's a Fulham fan, isn't it?
No, he's a Chelsea fan. But at the top of the list, again with the most points this week, who's reclaimed that top spot with a 2-point difference. Gallus is top. Our cameraman, our editor, Gallus is top. He's on 201 points. Wow. He had a good return. Gallus. He had a good return from Rodrigo in midfield, Haaland, Mitrovic.
Martin,
he actually had Rashford on his bench as well. That's how mad it is.
17 points on the bench.
He had 17 points on the bench. So big up Gallus.
Are you not both going to take out Liverpool players this week?
I might take out Robertson now.
Sure. I'm going to hold on to the Liverpool. I think this week even is a possibility for so many of the home fixtures for so many people to have a free hit this week. I think there's a possibility for some people if they want to use it early. Free hit is available. A lot of home fixtures. So have a look at that. We'll look at the my league, the Sugar Shaun league. The guy who's top this week by 1 point ahead of Hugo into first place is Didier Dragback. His name is Alexander Besovic. He's on 70 points. He got 70 points for the week. He's on 229 points. He's top. He had Saliba at the back, and he even had Reece James, Cancelo, and Alexander Arnold, who only got 1 point between them. And this guy had 70 points. He had Sanchez in goal, Martinelli, Rodrigo. He captained Salah. He had Mount, who had a stinker. Reece James. Not Reece James, sorry. He had Reece James in the team, but Gabriel Jesus and Haaland.
Man had a thinker now, yeah.
I don't get how it doesn't even look like 70 points, but it's 70 points, and he is top of the league with 229 points. Guys, remember to keep competing in this league. I'm gonna do a giveaway to the winner of this league at the end of the season, and that's about.
Chelsea retro shirt.
We'll have a look, but that's it for this week, guys.
Jimmy Floyd at the back.
That's it for this week, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Keep growing the channel. And from all of us here, peace out.